All right, we are on the Royal Princess, and we are on deck 16, the Lido deck, and we're gonna go check out room L215. Look at this medallion class. The door lights up and unlocks as we approach. Isn't that awesome? So our bags are in here, and we're gonna take a look at this room. Right here, this key here, if you take that out and wait a few seconds, like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, the lights will go out. So you want to make sure you keep that card in there. So let's start over here at the end table. We got a light. We got overhead lights, switches, no USBs here. So if you wanted to, there's some drawers. If you wanted to plug your phone in, you're not going to be able to do it on that side. Let's take a look. I'm thinking that's a queen size bed, but stay tuned till the end of the video. The end of the video, you'll be able to get our view on what we thought about the room. All right, you got a nice little lamp here, drawers, storage, no USBs over here, and the same light switch on the other side controls the same. Let me spin around. Nice working area, storage down below. Oh, sorry. Storage down below on the desk. Very nice desk area. Ample working space. And in here we have a refrigerator. No, not stocked on this one, unfortunately. But, and in here we got a blow dryer. 2 glasses, a telephone. US outlet, a US outlet, a European outlet, no Australian outlet here. Interesting, huh? So this must be a US ship. Royal Princess, check this out. More storage and more storage. All right, there we are right there. They got our faces up on the screen. All right, let's take a look at what else we got here. So this light back here comes on automatic. Once you pass this point, this light right above me went on. So let's look in here. All right, we are muster B. Our life jackets are in the closet. In the event of emergency, we would grab those and we'd head to deck 7 B muster. These are freaking awesome. Regular coat hangers that you just kind of put stuff on, and they're not goofy. And there's our storage there. All right. The bathroom, you have to step up, so watch your step. Let's see what we got here. More storage, and more storage. So that's great. And we've got storage, and a safe. And we got a safe. If we had money, that's where we would put it. We'd put it in the safe. And then let's go into this bathroom. 2 glasses, and we got an outlet right here. Let me see how this thing is opening. It doesn't look like it wants to open. Oh, looks like it's been used a few times. 120 volt US plug. I usually plug my toothbrush and my razor in that outlet. Tissues, more storage down below, trash. Stand-up shower with the clothesline, which is nice. And we've got shower gel and shampoo and conditioner mix combination. All right. The only thing there's a hook right here too. Keep in mind, at the end of our video, we talk about, our stay. We talk about our stay in the room, and we're going to be in here for a good 7 to 14 days, and this is the muster information. So we're here. We'd run over to the next elevator and run down to deck 7, the B section, in the event of an emergency. We are on the Royal Princess, and we are in cabin L215. And after we do our tour of the room, we do a review. After we've lived in the room, we've been in this room now for what, 13 days?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
13 days. So, where do you want to start? Negatives or positives?
Let's start with the positives.
I love the location.
I was just gonna say, I knew you would say that.
What did you think of the location?
It's really great. It is nice. I mean, aside from the fact that when you're on the higher decks and we're in the front of the ship, if there's a lot of waves and turbulence, you will feel it. So those of you who have a little bit of a motion sickness kind of a thing going on, just be mindful of that, but it does not bother us. In
No,
fact,
it
I know you
doesn't.
love it.
I actually like it. It rocks me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But let me clarify the location. You literally walk out the door, you go down the hall, you can go left, and bang, you're right there. There's pizza there, there's food there, there's a bar there, there's swimming, there's a dive-in movie there. Everything is literally walking distance. I mean, real close.
However, one thing about that, which is great, provided that the weather is nice.
Yeah.
When it's raining, there is some undercover areas along the outside, but if it's raining pretty hard, the deck does get wet. So you're walking in puddles.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're cruising. You don't bank on it raining. You bank on sunshine.
Well, it did rain a few nights.
No, it did rain.
It rained
but
a few
I mean,
nights that I did not want to get my shoes wet.
the location is awesome. I'm telling you, regardless
Just
of the
giving you
weather.
all the facts.
And that's cool. Regardless of the weather, I think it's fantastic because you come out of the room, that was if you come out, you go down the hallway, you take a left, you can go right to the buffet, you can go, everything is right there. If you take a right and you go up one deck, you're on deck 17, which is the adult swimming pool area, literally one deck up. And then you...
What do you mean by left or right? I don't
Okay,
understand
when
what
you
mean by
come out
that.
the door, you come out the door.
You can only go right. There's no stairwell to in our hallway.
At the end of our hallway, you can go left to right. So at the end of the hallway, if you go left, you go out to the Lido area. We're on the Lido deck, but you go out to the pool area. If you go right, you go to the stairway, indoor stairway, and you can go up to the adult swimming area. If you go down the stairs, we use the stairs all the time, you go straight down, that brings you right to everything. Deck 5, 6, 7, everything's right there. I love the location.
Yeah, you're in the front of the ship. You're in the front of the ship.
And if you don't do the stairs, the elevator's literally right down the hall here.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Location's amazing.
Yes.
What else? Positive.
Everything's been great. I mean, we have again a nice.
Great. Great. All right. I'll give you some more positives, but don't say everything's great. I've been taking notes.
With our room steward, I was gonna
Okay,
say.
the room steward is great. I'll buy that. He is great. There's no question. Room steward's great. Room service is great.
Correct.
Location's great. Working area, because we're always working.
Yes.
The counter space in here is amazing. We bring our own plugs. By the way, the plugs are set up as US plugs. And there's one European plug, which I stated in the video at the beginning. So those are positives.
Yeah, I think there's. Let's be honest. I think there's lots of positives about the location and the room and the people.
Yep.
Are we going to the negatives?
Let's go to the negatives.
So the negatives, in my opinion, are more ship-wide, and that is almost every electronic thing on this ship. There's something wrong with it,
Horrible.
right? I mean, we had a problem with our safe.
Wait, when I
We
wanted,
had a problem with our TV. We had a problem with the app. We had a problem with not being able to get our folio on the app.
problems aren't even resolved.
It's not going to be resolved. So yeah,
We're
so,
like whatever. We'll
so
just-
I wonder if that's more about the ship force. It's not about the location of the room.
It's not.
So-
It definitely hasn't. It doesn't really have a lot to do with the room or the location of the room, but the safe. If you do come to this room, it has not been correct. They've been up here twice, and they act like you don't know how to use a safe.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's because of the the keypad or the battery, or it just needs to be replaced. But they keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works and sometimes
what
it
happens
doesn't.
is you'll punch in your code like you normally do, and you hit the pound sign, and it locks. And then sometimes you use your code, and it just says hello, and it doesn't open or it doesn't close.
Not working.
And we've had them here twice. It has not been resolved.
Same thing with the TV. It gets quirky. At first the remote wasn't working for us. We got a new remote.
And then you had a little picture.
Then it was the actual home screen. I couldn't get away from the home screen, and half the home screen was black and half of it was, not working properly. They've reset our TV because you can call the front desk and have them reset it. And usually, if you're having any of those issues, they're resolved by a reset.
Yeah, you can just call them and it's done.
Yeah, how many times have we reset the TV?
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 times. And sometimes there was one night that you were in the casino and I had them reset it and it just still didn't work, and I just said the heck with that and I shut it off and went to bed.
Yeah. I have to agree, because the other thing I have on my list, because I've been taking notes, is the bridge cam. So we typically do an inside cabin because it's affordable and we usually get the best deal. And what we'll do is we'll put the bridge cam on and we'll mute it at night. So all you see is darkness on the TV. And then when we wake up in the morning, you'll see the front of the ship out in the open ocean. There's no bridge cam. It's not working.
It's not working.
Hasn't worked at all.
Nope. And they told me it's not going to be fixed.
So the only positive about that is you literally only have to walk right down the hall and look outside. Yeah. And you're like, wow, it's raining out today. Yeah. Or wow, it's sunny out today. So
yeah.
The location's back, the location's good. So the bridge cam's not working, it wasn't working. Toilet paper roller.
Oh, that's true. The location of that in the bathroom isn't the best, I have to say. You're right.
So,
but you know what though? Even we've been in other princesses when it's been on the opposite side. And for me, I'm like stretching for it. So you're either reaching behind yourself or stretching.
Let's explain what we mean by toilet paper roll.
It's just a location.
So you're sitting on the hopper or the toilet, and the toilet paper is way over here behind you and down low to get the toilet paper. I know it's kind of a crazy subject, but it's real life story, right? It's real life stuff. You got to it's a pain in the neck to get the toilet paper. Where they should have done it, and we were on the Majestic a few weeks ago, toilet paper was in the front, literally in front to you, under the counter, and all you did was just pull the paper out.
But again, I said, for me,
you felt like they changed it.
No, it even though it's way in the front, that wasn't a great location for me either.
What?
I had to fall off the toilet to reach for it.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
No, yeah. So, regardless, they.
But you got to admit, it's better in the front than it is in the back.
Yes, sort of, for me.
Okay, I got
really
that.
Matter.
Okay. You guys may like the toilet paper location. I don't like reaching behind me.
It's
again,
it's
behind, underneath, and you'll see it. And I like it up front. Little stupid stuff.
Moving on.
The shower. You're taking a shower, nice and hot, all of a sudden it goes cold. Then it works its way back up, and then it goes cold. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened to me at least 6-7 times.
I think it depends on the time of the day that you're taking a shower. I've never had a temperature issue. However, I've had an issue with the faucet being loose and falling apart.
So when you go to turn the faucet, the water doesn't work.
Ship in general. I mean, yes, it is this room, but I feel like everything needs a little bit of an overhaul.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, the whole ship. It's a great ship. I like the ship. I really do. But there's a lot of little stupid stuff that just should be working. And it's not.
Yeah.
And to try to communicate, every time you call somebody, the first response is always, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that." Like you're dumb. You don't know how to do things. That's my experience. Every time I call somebody to fix something, they talk to me like I don't, like I've never cruised before. But what do they call it? Digressing.
I think you're being a little dramatic.
I am a little bit dramatic.
Yes.
Would you stay here again is the question.
Yes.
We're whiny babies, aren't we?
I'm not. I think it's great.
I would stay here again. I would purposely search out this room or this room location.
Yeah.
Even if I had a balcony, I'd like to be in this location on the ship. So we're on the Lido deck, L215. So if you're looking for a cabin that's on the ship, I would recommend anything on an L. And
Lido is deck 16.
Lido is deck 16. And usually we've been on a few of these princess ships. The Lido deck cabins are all to the front of the ship.
Yeah, there's no cabins in the back.
No cabins in the back. Wait, I forgot to add one more thing.
Uh-oh.
You know how she mentioned about the ship swaying and stuff? Remember I said go to deck 17, you can just walk up the stairs and there's the adult pool?
Oh, yeah.
It's directly above the room. The adult pool is directly above our room. And you can hear splash, splash, splash. And I even said to Andrea one day, I said, geez, those waves, those waves feel like they're really up there. We can hear them that close. We're on freaking deck 16 and we could hear waves smashing against the ship.
It was the pool.
It was the pool.
Making noise, going side to side.
Pool making a noise. And you can hear that.
Sloshing around.
Sloshing around. You can hear the pool sloshing around.
Very faint. But
which is important for people to realize.
But again, I'm just going to go back to what I said in the beginning. We had some days where the ship was really moving and rocking back and forth. And
but so you're going to get that.
But that's my point. You're going to feel it more in the front of the ship than you would in this middle lower decks of the ship. That's just the reality of cruising on cruise ships.
I can't believe that I almost forgot that. And that's pretty important.
Right.
I took notes.
And I didn't.
So if you are sensitive to noises, you can hear it. It sounds like waves hitting the side of the ship, and I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
But we're not sensitive to stuff like that.
No, I hear everything. Let's be honest. I hear everything all hours of the night.
Okay.
But it doesn't usually bother me. Let's be honest.
Okay.
And I don't think that that's something. I'm pretty good as a judge of noise levels of people that I think what people be bothered by.
So relative to the room, it's unanimous. We both would stay in this room again.
It's a great location.
But we're not sensitive to noises and stuff like that. Unless they're really obnoxious noises, but they weren't that bad. The internet speeds have been okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been uploading videos and haven't had any problems. I'll do a speed check. I'll try to get that posted as well.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
It really hasn't been. And so we talked about the room. We talked about staying here, and we talked about the room steward. All of the workers on this ship have been amazing, no matter what department we've been in. So if you are on this ship, you're going to have a blast. You really are. The people that work on this ship are amazing. You agree?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, top shelf.
We've had really great service.
Top shelf.
Yeah.
All right. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. We would be happy to answer any questions or comments you may have, or any kind words would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Sounds wonderful.
All right. Thanks for coming along on Hubbard's Journey. Ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.